Friday the 22nd of March. Video number 1. We're back in on the glorious land of our forefathers here today, back into Charlie's place. And back on snowmobile. Came up this morning. The main road getting up so far as the Norwest River is pretty much shot. Plows, and they did plow it, but it's all mud and stuff, so we just came in so far in Skidoo. We're into baiting up our first snag boxes for the Pine Marten here, because like I say, this is towards the end of March now, and it's going to be a significant gap now from this until we can get back again, so probably looking at middle of May. So we're just baiting everything up here to prolong our little investigation here on how many Marten is here, and if and when they're here, and when they comes through here, or whatever the case might be. Now we know there's Marten here, but when it comes to, I guess, the realization and the proof, you got to have hard data for these days, especially for government and stuff. So what we got done here is, I'll show you, is just we call them traps, but they're not traps, they're first snag boxes. It's literally just 3 pieces of inch board with 5.5 inches wide, and as you can see, they're drilled and hinged with wire. So you just unhook this here and folds this up, and so inside now it's just enough room for the Marten to get in. And as you can see, we got to replace our sticky tabs. There's one in on this side. It's hard to see there now. There's one in there. What happens is the Marten goes in for the bait. There's a can of sardines there at the moment, but we use fish heads and that stuff too. We got a few trout there, so they're gone. We had fish heads there yesterday, but they're gone already, so we got to check our camera. So what we'll do when we come back this spring, we'll remove the sticky tabs, and with our coordinates and our data, we'll GPS log it, put it all in a fine envelope, and send it to our buddies in government for analysis. So you're going to get a lot of other stuff now on the bait, because last year we got the bears here, but they never tore the box down, amazingly. But the jays will be here now in a few minutes, carry away the bit of bait that I slung around here. I use the juice too, like you would if you were trapping. You'd smear the juice all around the trees and stuff, just to get the scent in the air, right? So if luck should happen, man, we do get a Marten in there, it's not always that the sticky pads are going to work, because of course now it's going to be probably -4, -5, colder than that sometimes, and you're not always going to get a good sample, right? So that's why we got our buddy there, the camera. So we just put all new batteries in that, clean off the lens and stuff, and replace the chip. So we might have a Marten as of now when we check back to our photos and our videos. So yeah, just another little project we got on to go up here in Charlie's place. This is not old growth. This was cut probably back in the mid-60s, but its regeneration here is excellent. So it would be prime habitat in the coming years. Like this fairly size spruce mixed with a bit of deciduous, and all down to there now stick ver and the pond, where the pond is. I'll get video number 2. Check out the dam if I can get down there. But it's all pine and huge pine, old ver. So we're hoping that the Marten on his travels will be coming up this trail, pick up the scent, and come in on our snag box. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little update on that. Now anyone can volunteer for this process. If you think you got marten in your area, it's like they were recently downlisted from endangered, I think, to threatened. So it's still a listed species. They're still listed as a species at risk. So they do have a lot over on the west coast, but who's to say? There's you know, across the island, there's not many other hot spots per se, but we know they're back here, and they've been away for over, oh my grandfather would have been 90, almost 100 now, and in his young days, he can remember the older guys didn't were trapping marten in here. But when they cut this and destroyed it the first time, the marten moved off, died off, or whatever they done. So now they're just back over a 100-year absence. So we're going to see if we can't keep them here this time with any luck. Alright guys, check out video number 2. We'll hopefully going to include one of our special spaces videos pretty soon. So stay tuned. Over and out.